The FLEGT Watch project is intended to monitor deforestation in both Central and West Africa. Each sub-region is controlled by a project manager who delegates to one or more national officers the designation of areas to be monitored and the appointment of independent observers teams. When a change in forest cover is detected by the satellite, an event is immediately created in the areas to be monitored. The observers assigned to this monitored area receive this event, evaluate it, and may prepare a field mission. This mission will result in the collection of observations to the benefit of observers. This video introduces the Android application FLEGT Watch App in order to perform these field missions. To download the FLEGT Watch App from a smartphone or Android tablet, you may need to allow the installation of applications from unknown sources. The FLEGT Watch App is downloaded from a web browser from the address provided. The default space is the one of the missions I created. Since I'm registered in the FLEGT Watch web application, I can log in by entering my email address and the password. The application has 3 spaces I can access to through the main menu. The first space represents the missions I have prepared, called My Missions. The second space represents the missions prepared by other users that I'm allowed to access. It is called Shared Missions. The last space is the one of all observations I have done and stored. It's called My Observations. If connected to Internet, I can create a mission by activating the plus button. A title is generated by default, but I can edit it. I have to identify the area to be monitored for this mission among all those assigned to me. I can define an area to be explored called the target in 2 different ways. I can define a rectangle or draw a polygon point by point. I can give a title to the area defined. I can at any time cancel or validate the changes by activating the buttons located at the top left or right. A target can also be defined by choosing the polygon of a particular event. By clicking on the eye, you can access to the list of the latest events that have occurred in the area to be monitored. I can visualize the images of the selected event. This event was detected by comparing the Sentinel-1 radar scene and the previous ones. The right arrow on the bar shows an average image of the previous ones. I can take note, a sort of roadmap of actions to be carried out once on the field. Finally, I validate the creation of my mission. You can consult any mission by selecting it from the list. All the mission details are shown. In particular, the status of my new mission is now under preparation. Once this preparation is completed, I can upload my mission. I can share my mission with other users I select from among those assigned to the same monitored area. To overcome poor internet connection on the field, it's possible to download OpenStreetMap and/or Microsoft Bing-based maps. The volume of data to be downloaded depends on the spatial extent by selecting either the entire area to be monitored or only the target. And it also depends on the level of details of the images. According to the space available on my smartphone, I can tune these 2 parameters to adjust the downloaded size. I can then start my field mission. To record my track, I must activate the GPS and enable the track recording option in the application. Every 10 minutes, my position will be updated. By using the layer stack, I can choose the base map to disclose. I can also display or hide the polygon of the monitored area, the polygon of the target, or the GPS track. I center the map and zoom to my current position using the location button. At any time, I can add any observations. I can take a photo, make a video, record an interview on the field, or choose a photo or a video already recorded in the smartphone gallery. For example, I can take a picture. Depending on the smartphone, one can abandon or validate this photo. An icon here indicates the validation. The default title can be edited. The observation will be automatically attached to the current mission, dated, and located. I can add comments. I validate the creation of my observation. I can find all the observations attached to this mission. I can select one to edit. For example, the default title of the observation is set with the image file name. It can be freely edited. I can stop my field mission and resume it at any time as long as the mission is not closed. All the observations related to the current mission can be found in the Observations tab. They can be checked before being published. Photos or videos can be viewed, or interviews can be heard by selecting an observation. The observation description sheet is displayed. One can view the photo and go back to the description sheet. An observation can be physically deleted. A confirmation is requested. Here, I decide to cancel my deletion. So, I have 3 observations. Observations may have been created independently of the mission. I find them in my observation space. I can attach observations to an open mission in 2 ways. I can attach an observation individually. Or attach several observations simultaneously. If connected to internet, the observations of the mission can be uploaded. I can deselect some of them. Once uploaded, they will no longer be editable. When the upload is launched, the observations are transferred one by one. We can check the progress of the upload. Once the upload is completed, the name of the observations appears in italic green. Collaborators may have created and shared missions with me. These missions are listed in Shared Mission space. I can update the list. The shared missions are managed in the same way as the missions I created. To free up memory space on my smartphone, I can delete any observations, maps, or even GPS tracks related to a mission, whether it is my mission or shared missions. The total space occupied by each mission is reported in the list. For example, this mission Kumoe occupies 51.61 MB. The resources include observations, downloaded maps, and GPS tracks. Observations already uploaded are indicated in italic green. I decide to keep one observation that has not been uploaded yet and delete the other 6. Thus, the total volume of the mission Kumoe has decreased to 14.43 MB. Once a mission I created is completed, I can decide to close it. Thus, neither I nor any of my collaborators will be able to add more observations or even resume the field mission. I'm asked to confirm my decision, which will be irreversible. Thus, my mission Kumoe will hold the status completed. I can physically delete a mission. Regarding my missions, the one I want to delete must have been previously closed. The mission status is therefore completed. I can delete or not the observations, whereas the associated maps will be systematically deleted. By connecting to the FLEGT Watch web application, I can consult all the published missions in which I have been involved. I select the mission service panel and then I choose the monitored area. I select the mission I want to consult. I can see all the collaborators' observations who have participated in the mission. By selecting a particular observation, I can identify its position. By clicking on the preview, I can access to the observation whether it's a photo, video, or audio recording. Therefore, the browser will allow me to record, to hear, or to view it.